Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Gowerluck here. Just wanted to give you the weekly update for what we're doing in Minnesota Studies class. So we've been working really hard on these books, although this book or this Ojibwe Dakota flip book doesn't look like I've done a whole lot of work with it, but the students have done a ton of work on both sides of their Dakota Ojibwe flip book, and those are due on the 21st after next week's MEA weekend. I think it's 5 days or something. Man, these kids get a lot of days. Anyway, but the next week's school week is a 3-day week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then when we come back on the Tuesday, these things are due. Now the students have everything they need in Google Classroom, from their chapter text with Dakota and Ojibwe, to slide decks there, to instructions on how this is done. They have everything they need. So no excuses, you can get it done, kids. We have a test on the 24th coming up, and we've been studying and working hard with that. A couple of practice quizzes leading up to the test next week. So if anybody's gone Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, there'll be a couple of practice quizzes and a couple of preps for the test and things like that. So study, do those things that your folks ask you to do at home, and things like feeding the dog, which is like super important for certain kids. Brooklyn, I'm sorry. Anyway, but make sure you do stuff like that. Help around the house. You have 5 days to do some chores for your family, to increase your human capital for your family, which means your value to the family. So there's a lot of things you can do. That's a vocabulary word, by the way, and you'll see it on the test. So thanks for watching. Have yourself a great weekend, and kids, will see you on Monday.